Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be doing another collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Miss Kailee Wesley. So if you have not checked out her channel, I definitely recommend popping over and saying hello. Let her know that you came over from my channel. If you enjoy eyeshadow looks, she is going to be your girl. She does a ton of really fun and exciting eyeshadow type of focused videos, and she's just a really wholesome, great person. So definitely go check her out. I will make sure to link her channel up in the cards for you. But we kind of got together and said, you know what, we had so much fun doing our last collaboration, let's do another. And so when we started kind of bouncing ideas back and forth from against each other, she said, well, why don't we do a face-off? And I said, well, that sounds like that could be interesting. What's a face-off? So she sent me a couple of different videos. I will make sure to link those down in the description box in case you want to check those out as well. But basically, it's like a palette bingo, except the shades are drawn beforehand. We both have the same shades to work with, and it'll be really interesting to see what kind of look we come up with. Now, Kailee is very bold and dramatic in her eye looks, whereas I tend to be a little bit more conservative, I guess. I try to step out of the box, but me stepping out of the box is probably not as interesting as just a regular look from her. So definitely check her out. She actually drew the colors and then sent them over to me. So let's talk about the palettes that we're going to use. So we're going to be using the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. And we have 3 shades from this palette right here. So the shades that we drew are this one here called Hobby. And then we have Belle Violet, sorry. And then we have Apartment. So let me go ahead and show you what those colors look like. Alright, so those are terrible swatches because I was using my left hand, which I should have known better. I am not ambidextrous. But, let's see if I can, yeah. So they're just going to be what they're going to be. So this one here is Hobby. And then this very light purple in the center is Belle Rose. Belle Rose? Why do I feel like that's wrong? Belle Violet. I think that's actually what it is. Yes, Belle Violet. Sorry about that. And then here on the end, this much deeper shade, this is Apartment. Alright, so the next palette that we're going to be drawing from is the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So there were 3 shades that were randomly selected from this palette as well. So this one I'm going to have to count. Luckily, they're in the same like kind of grouping of numbers. So there were 24 shades in the Emily Edit palette. And those were easier to remember because they have names, whereas these are not quite so much. So we also got number 30. So if this is 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 is this shade right here that is honestly one of my favorites. I love it. And then the next one we have is 33. So if this is 30, then 31, 32, 33. And then 35. So 33, 34, 35. So a lot of very, very similar shades going on in this look. So let me get these laid down. Okay, more bad swatches. I'm so sorry. Once you've committed though, you just gotta kind of go for it, right? So this is this shimmery shade right there. This is shade number 30. This is shade number 33 and shade number 35. So this is what we're working with. And one thing to notice right off the bat, I love the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It is one of my very favorite palettes. The Makeup Revolution, you can tell even in these lame swatches just how much less pigmentation. I can tell you the formula is far drier than this palette right here. And I've had this palette a lot longer than I've had the Makeup Revolution one. So have to say, the Makeup Revolution palette, I bought it because I wanted to support Emily Noel. It was a collaboration that she did with the brand. If you have not heard of Emily Noel 83, I definitely recommend checking her out. I will have her channel listed in the cards as well. She is just a lovely, lovely human being. She does a lot of really fun looks. She is pregnant with her 3rd child right now. She's so freaking awesome. So definitely check out her channel as well. But I really wanted to support her. I'm just not a big fan of the quality of Makeup Revolution products in general. I realize that's a very broad statement and that I have not tried everything from that brand, but what I have tried has just been kind of meh for me. So let's go ahead and we're going to zoom on in. I'm going to get my hair pulled back and we're going to go ahead and start building a look. Alrighty, I've got you all zoomed in nice and close. I have gone ahead and applied my SPF. I did put my MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my lids and then set that down with just some cream matte eyeshadow. And then I'm going to start by taking Hobby, the shade right here, and I'm going to put that all through my crease to start building up my look. So I have a feeling that either Kailee and I will end up with very similar eye looks, or she's going to end up with a very, very dramatic, really, really interesting look, and mine's going to be just boring. Probably not the best description of myself, but she's a very out-of-the-box thinker when it comes to her eyeshadow, and I really love that about her. I think it is just such a fun trait to have, and one that I'm working on expressing just a little bit more. Alright, so this is definitely taking a little bit of building, but honestly that's fine because we've got a lot of very similar shades to be working with right now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there and then go ahead and break into the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to continue on with this shade right here. Yes, 33 and 35, yep. So that shade right there, I'm going to continue building that into the crease. So one thing that I did notice about these two palettes is that the Jaclyn Hill palette is definitely considerably warmer than the Emily Edits palette. And I'm just going more into the crease itself and keeping this shade a little bit lower because I do want to keep some of that gradient going on. And I'm just working very slowly. I don't want this look to get too far away from me. Okay, I think that's enough for right now. I can always go back. All right, and then in the outer third, I'm going to go ahead and take Apartment, which is that much deeper shade, and I'm going to bring that all into the outer third, really build that up. Apartment is a very, very nice chocolatey sort of brown, but again, these are definitely much drier than the Jaclyn Hill shadows. Okay, I think that's where we're going to leave that for right now, but I am going to take that brush that we had been using in the crease, and without any additional product, I'm just going to try to soften that blend a little bit. We can always go back and build up and add more, but I just want to make sure that all of these shades are working really nicely with one another. Okay. Nice. I'm then going to take, again from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to go in to this shade right here, and I'm going to put that all the way across the inner 2/3 of my lid. And I'm just going to use my finger. I really do prefer using a brush with my shadows, but I do find that with the Jaclyn Hill palette that the shimmer shades especially are very dimethicone heavy, and so they really do apply best with your finger. I really do just love this sort of pink with a gold shift to it. I think it's just really a very, very beautiful color. Yep. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and take Apartment, which is again from the Emily Edits palette, this shade right here, and I'm going to try to re-intensify that outer third of my lid because I think it may have gotten just a little bit lost. And I really want to give shape and dimension to the look. There we go. I think that that's a good place to stop for the moment. I am going to go ahead and apply all of my face makeup and then come back and we'll do the lower lash line. Alright, so I am back with all of my face done. I did use a new primer today. I picked this up from Marshall's, I want to say, but this is by Kaja, who, let's just take a moment to appreciate just how lovely this packaging is. But this is their Blur Drop Weightless Water Primer, so I thought I'd give it a try. It is definitely very, very smoothing on the skin. I think it went on really nicely, and so far so good. First time using it, so first impression, but just thought I'd let you know. As for the rest of my face, I have my other sort of usual lineup going on. I did use my Maybelline Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector that is in my Graveyard Project pan. I did use a little bit of my IT Cosmetics CC Plus. This is lovely. I have to go a little light with it though. My Becca Cosmetics Capri Coast. These are all, of course, my Project Pan products. I have my Tarte blush in Unstoppable, and then I have my Persona Cosmetics Kelly Glow Highlighter in the shade Zuma, which I am just so obsessed with. I am so obsessed with. And then I set everything down with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set, which I have been absolutely adoring lately. So that is what we have on the face. And now we're going to go back into the palettes so that we can work on our lower lash line. So going back to my Emily Edits The Wants, I'm going to go back in with Hobby, which is the shade that we used right there as our transition. And I'm just going to go ahead and start building it along the lower lash line. Alright. And while I'm doing that, I do want to talk a little bit about Miss Kailee. Again, if you've not checked out her channel, I totally recommend it. She is just such a sweet, sweet, wholesome person. She is the kind of person that you kind of want to be friends with in real life. She's just so sweet and kind and just, on the whole, a really, really good person. She has been on YouTube for, I don't know, probably since the beginning of this year, I want to say. It hasn't been terribly long, but she has been growing so quickly and so well, and it's because she is just such a great person. She has really good videos, but she's also very, very active within the beauty community and is just doing so well. So I am so proud of that girl. She is wonderful, and I know if you go and check her out, you will just adore her as much as I do. Okay, so I have worked that just kind of softly along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is the last shade that we have not yet used in our Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm just going to work that really, really close to the lash line. I don't really know how it's going to look since it is definitely kind of a warmer, more mustardy leaning sort of brown. It's really pretty. But I just don't know what it's going to do to our overall look. I think it's okay. It's just bringing a lot of warmth to my lower lash line, which honestly is fine. I'm going to work that all the way along. And I have to say, the mirror in this Emily Edits palette is phenomenal. All right, and then I'm going to go back to that first brush and I'm just going to kind of buff slightly, soften that up some. Okay, and then the part that I'm actually most excited about. So a trend that I have been really interested in trying is the bright pop of color on your inner tear duct. I don't know why, but I have just been dying to do that. So I'm actually going to take that purple shade, Belle Violet, I'm trying to find the right brush real quick, and I'm going to put that all along my inner corner, nice and heavy and making a statement, you know what I mean? Making a statement. Let's try this one from Real Techniques. All right, and I'm going to work Belle Violet all the way into my inner corner. This could go really well or this could go really dramatically bad because right now I'm actually loving this eye look, to be quite honest with you. This is something that I would definitely wear again. That's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera. Let's see if we can build it up in there. Yeah, I'm digging that. That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. So let me go ahead and put on a bunch of mascara, add a lip, and then we'll come back for the final reveal of this face-off look. All right, everybody, so here we have the finished look, and overall, I am loving it. Please disregard the insanity that is my hair, but all I did was I went ahead and I put on a whole bunch of mascara, and I did apply my Becca Cosmetics Cupid's Kiss lipstick. I have just been adoring this. It's so lovely. But yeah, I am absolutely in love with this look. I think that it is still quintessentially Ashley with that fun pop of color in the inner corner. I don't know who started that trend, but thank you, because it's a lot of fun. And I really think all of this came together so, so nicely. So thank you to Kailee for suggesting this video, and I can't wait to see yours. I am so excited to see what you did with this array of colors. I definitely hope that you will go check out Kailee's channel. I don't think that you will be disappointed. If you have enjoyed this video, I hope you'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so on your way out. I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.